one thing that I do love about October and Halloween is doing makeup on my kids' faces. Like, it's my favorite part of their costumes. So when we do pick costumes, I always try to encourage them to do something so that way I can play with makeup. And so I thought it would be fun this year for me to try to do some fun makeup faces. So, man, that's really bad. What is that? That really hurts. Okay. So anyways, so I am going to try to replicate, see if I can find the picture, this look right here. This is the one I'm going for, the stitch mouth look. So we're gonna attempt this. All right. So the first thing is that I think you're gonna need for doing any kind of like zombie or death look or anything like that is you're gonna need a really light concealer. And unfortunately, the lightest concealer I have is velour. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually use some iridescent luminizer mixed with my BB cream to try to really lighten my face. I want to kind of just have a really washed out light look on my face. So, hey Divina, hey Darcy, hey Cody. All right, so if you are watching this and you can hear me, just give me a thumbs up or a heart or something. Let me know that you can hear me. And hey Mama. And if you watch the replay, do hashtag replay and tell me what you're going to be for Halloween this year, if you're even dressing up for Halloween. My kids have not decided what they're going to be yet. Shocker. But hopefully they will soon. Okay, so we're going to try this. All right, so I'm going to try to make my face look really washed out. This is the first step. I want a really light so if you have a really light concealer, this would work. If you use one of our concealers, like Scarlet would work, or Organza, that would work too. This is gonna work. This will be good. You're going as yourself? All right, have fun, Mama. Enjoy This Is Us. I won't watch that. I haven't even watched the first episode yet. All right. So I'm just going to make this, I'm trying to make my face as light as possible. And then I'll get rid of the shininess to it by using some powder. All right, so I'm trying to get it as light as possible. I think that's about as good as I'm going to be able to get it with that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use, let's see. Hey Andy, hey Ashley. Just trying some Halloween fun. So, hey Stephanie. Hey Ange. Just playing Halloween tonight. So, if you watch, bear with me. If you have any ideas of looks that I could try for Halloween, definitely would appreciate that, because I really want to try to do some fun things. All right, so what I think I'm going to do is the kids are actually not. They are in, it's only 8 o'clock here. So they're in the other room watching Saved by the Bell. That's their thing right now. All right, so I'm going to use setting powder. And I took the lid off because I really want this to be really light. I really want my face to be really light because it's supposed to be like a dead face. So. And I want to get rid of the shine that I got with the luminizer. So you just kind of make do. You make do with what you have, and and you know, you make it work. But this is my favorite part of Halloween, is getting the kids all dressed up and doing makeup. And so, like I said, I always encourage them to be something that I can do makeup for. Maybe that's selfish, but that's okay. All right, so I think I'm pretty washed out looking. All right, then the next thing it looks like we gotta do is darken out my eyebrows. And I'm gonna sculpt my cheeks with some gray. Now for this, I'm gonna use palette 2, because palette 2 has got a lot of great grays, and it's great for a smoky eye if you're doing regular makeup, but for Halloween makeup, this is great for an undead look. So, hey Wendy. All right, so we're gonna use some gray here. Actually, I really want a matte gray, but I don't have one, so we're gonna have to use a little bit of this and a little bit of this. Now, the great thing about Halloween makeup is you can layer and blend and play and just have fun with it. Just have fun with it. Hey, Lise. So I'm just trying to make my cheeks look really hollow right now. Just trying to hollow them out. All right, so I used, ooh, that's cool. All right, so for this I used Perplex and Peppy both. And I think I'm gonna use a little bit of, and I'm using my finger actually, because it helps me blend in this area a little bit. And if you did it too dark, you can always just go over it with some white. You need to. I think this is just a little too dark, so we'll just go ahead and get out our setting powder again and just put that over top and see, and just rub it in, and it kind of lightens it. Give you a nice hollowed cheek look. Because, you know, that's what undead looks like. So, going for a very hollowed cheek. And the best way to figure out where to put it is do the fish face. Suck it in, suck in your lips, and you'll figure out where your cheekbones are. So you want to do it right under where your cheekbones go. That's the best place to do. That's the best place to do bronzer when you're doing regular makeup, and it's the best place to do the hollowed out cheeks for when you're doing an undead look. Okay. And then the next thing it says that I need to do is my eyebrows. And I'm going to use actually the same color, Peppy. I'm going to darken out my eyebrows. So I'm going to use my liner shader brush here, and I'm going to darken them. And make them look really dark and crazy. But you don't want them perfect, because you are supposed to be dead. Supposed to be dead. So, hey Jennifer, hey Marie, hey Amanda, thanks for joining. So I am definitely going to be looking for inspiration. Noah's already given me a couple ideas that he wants to see me do. He wants me to do a Cleopatra look, because right now in school I'm teaching them about Julius Caesar and Mark Antony and all of that. So he wants me to do a Cleopatra look. So I'll probably do that one day. And Jordan wants me to do a mermaid look, which mermaid looks are really cool. So, but if you have any inspiration, let me know. I am not a professional by any means, but I love to play and I love to learn, and the best way to learn is to practice. So if you have any inspiration on what I should use, let me know. Okay, so now I'm going to take the same color that I used on my eyebrows and on my cheeks, and I'm going to take the same color and I'm going to just use that around my eye. Okay, but I don't want it super heavy. So I'm just going to kind of we're just going to hollow out the eye. Make it look really, basically look, I'm dead. So you're going to hollow out the eye. You're going to use a fluffy brush to kind of blend that all. You want it far because you want it to look like sockets of the eyeball. And since this is a really highly pigmented black, and I'm trying to get a gray out of it because I don't want to use the shimmery gray, I'm not using as much. All right. Okay. Then I'm going to do the other eye. You just really want to just blend. Anytime you do makeup, the more you blend, the better it'll look. It'll look more as natural as looking like you're dead can look. I'm totally using my iPad camera here as my mirror because it makes a much better mirror. See, so you just want to look really hollowed out. You just really want to, you can't do too much actually. Okay. See, and just hollow out your eyes like so. Okay. All right, and then I think that looks about even, right? Maybe a little bit more on this side. I think this side's a little bit further down, so we're gonna even this out. Key is to make yourself look, just picture you on your worst day, like of getting no sleep, and there you go. Zombify yourself. All right, so I think that's good. And then I'm gonna pull actually a little bit, I'm gonna make it go a little bit further over here. I didn't pull it further enough. You guys have any tips or recommendations? I am all about it. Share, please, because like I said, I am not a professional by any means. I just like to play with makeup. I had a wasp in here earlier and it really freaked me out. And so now every time I hear a noise, like I feel like there's another wasp in my bedroom. All right. Am I looking dead yet? I think so. Getting there. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is the mouth, okay? Now, you're gonna want to do a liquid liner with this, but the first thing I'm gonna do actually is, because of the fact that I don't want my lips to be so red, so I'm going to actually take a little bit of my concealer here, and I'm going to wash out my lips because my lips are supposed to be dead looking too. So I gotta wash out my lips. Hey Danielle. Hey Kate. All right. So I'm washing out my lips because I want to make sure that, hey Tim. Oh, my husband's on. Hey babe. All right. So, oh really? That's kind of crazy. All right, so then the next thing you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna take your liquid liner and we're gonna do the stitch mouth now, okay? So you're gonna take your liquid liner and I'm gonna actually use our new dip and draw liner because I'm obsessed with this. And you're gonna take, and the first thing you wanna do is you want to draw your line for your, the stitch. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but you want to go about 3/4 of the way up your cheek. And then you're going to do the other side. And you're going to go about 3/4 of the way up your cheek, okay? And thank you, babe. And then you're going to do your lines for your stitch. Okay. And so you're gonna just do like 3 lines for your stitch. Okay. And then you're going to keep doing that until you get to the middle of your mouth. Okay. And remember, the ones on your lips are going to go a little bit higher than your lips. Okay. This is fun, actually. I'm glad I decided to do this. All right, and then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to, you can do more to have them more closely together. But remember, they don't have to be perfect. Okay? But the key is remembering that as you get closer to the ear, you want them to be, oh, thank you. I'm going for a stitch mouth. But you want them to be smaller as you get closer to the ear. Okay? And you don't necessarily have them going in the same direction. See? Sorry, it's really hard to do this and talk at the same time. But this dip and draw is perfect for these little, you know, any kind of intricate lines or details that you want to do. These are awesome. And we have all the different colors right now available, but they are going to go fast because I'm telling you, they are like amazing. Okay. Oops. All right, and then what you're going to do is you're going to take, oh, let's see. Let's take a, I'm going to take, no, I don't want an angled brush. I want a flat brush. You know, I'm going to take my deluxe brush again. I think that one will be too big. You need a brush that is going to be small. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. All right, so I'm going to take my liner shader brush and I'm actually going to wet it. And I want to use some kind of white. I don't know who's messaging me. Somebody's messaging me. Oh, thanks, Valerie. Hey, Linz. Thanks. You know what? It is pretty easy to do. You just got to play. That's my biggest thing with makeup at any point in time. You just have to play, and you have to be willing to be silly, you know? I mean, it's just makeup. It comes off. It's not going to hurt anybody. All right, so I'm actually going to take a retired color called Curious, and it's a white. And I'm going to paint this on in between the lines. Just to make them stand out a little bit more. And then you just want to blend that down so it doesn't look too there you go. That would be so much fun. You should totally do that. I would. If my kids went to school, I would totally pick them up like this. They would love me for it too. All right, now I'm going to take a little bit of setting powder and put that over. And then just blend it all down. Okay. What do you guys think so far? So far, so good. I think it's turning out to, that's, you know, it's close to the picture. I'm impressed. Yeah, we'll definitely talk, Valerie. Let me know. Okay, so the setting powder I think works a little bit better with the for the lightening it up in between. I think the setting powder is working better to get the effect that I want. So I'm going to say use the setting powder wet. You want to see the picture that I'm trying to accomplish? All right, hold on, let me show you. This is what I'm trying to accomplish. I'm close. I think I'm close. So. But the setting powder is definitely giving it the light look that you want in between the stitches. You want it to lighten it up, because then what you're going to do is you're going to use a little red to make it look like blood. So I think that the setting powder is definitely the way to work. And I think one thing I'm definitely going to do is I'm going to blacken out my lips a little bit more in the center. And a good way you can do that if you don't have a liquid liner is you can take Magnificent and put, which is a dark black, and I can just use that in the center area here. So that way when my lips are closed, it will look like my lips are closed, like my lips are tied together a little bit more, and you won't see as much red from my lips. I think it's turning out pretty good so far. All right, then I think what I'm gonna do is, I think I wanna extend these bottom lines down a little bit. Looking at her picture, she's got them extended down. What did I do with my dip and draw? Oh, there it is, okay. Thanks, Mom. All right, I just wanna, I wanna extend these down just a little bit. There we go, much better. Okay. Now, it tells me that I need to, like, if I'm looking at it really, really close, she's got a little bit of like a blood. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm going to take, which one? I'm going to take, all right, since I don't have a really red color, I'm going to take this, it's called Soulful, and it is our liquid lipstick, and I'm going to use that to achieve my red. So. And it's just supposed to be like the stitches are seeping. So it's not supposed to be a ton. It's supposed to be just a little bit. Just like the stitches are. You know, they have blood seeping out of them. I think this color is working perfectly. Jordan keeps saying she wants to be a zombie for Halloween, but she wants to be a zombie baby. I keep trying to explain to her, I don't, like, there is no zombie babies. And here in Memphis, we never know what the weather's going to be like on Halloween. One year that we were here, it was really cold. Well, not really cold, but it was cold enough. And then the last year, it was hot. So, all right. And this isn't supposed to be perfect. Like, it's supposed to be looking like blood. So you just want it to be little dots of it. So it looks like it's, you know, oozing out of this where the stitches are. Okay. Hey Pam, we're doing a different kind of live tonight. And if you want, you could even kind of dab it in. And yeah, my kids are clueless as to what they're going to be for Halloween. I mean, really, Noah really wants us to do a family costume. Jordan never wants to do a family costume, ever. She's such a party pooper. I told her today, I was like, you're going to be whatever I tell you to be because I buy the costume. Does that make me a mean mom? Probably. All right. I don't like this one area over here, so we're going to touch that up. We're going to cover that up. Swipe that off, and then we're going to put on some setting powder to cover up the area I don't like. There we go. All right, now the last thing that she did in her picture is she darkened up her eyes. So I'm going to take Perfect and I'm going to darken up my eyes. So I'm going to put tons and tons of eyeliner. Really just, wait, did I grab Perfect? Yeah, I did. Okay. So I'm going to just put on tons and tons of eyeliner right now. And I'm going to really, really, really darken up my eyes. On my waterline. Just want to really darken up all around my eye. Just make it really, really creepy. The picture that I'm doing is this right here. Just trying to replicate this. So I decided that I'm going to this month, because the one thing I love about Halloween is doing makeup. I decided that I would pick different Halloween looks and try to replicate them using my makeup. And I would do those for lives. I'm not going to do it every day, but a couple times a week. I have a couple ideas already because of the kids. Noah really wants me to do a Cleopatra look. Jordan wants me to do a mermaid look. You know, we've gone on Pinterest and picked out a few different ideas. So if you have anything you think I could replicate and you would like to see me try, I would love inspiration, because, you know, it's fun. It's fun. It's makeup. It comes off. It washes off. And it's all about playing. All right. I think we're about done. I think I am about as zombied out as I'm gonna be. I think I want to do just a touch more of the setting powder on my nose to wipe it out, to white it out a little bit more. And I almost feel like, I don't know, I think I'm about done. I don't know, what do you guys think? You see the picture? I think I did a pretty good job. I'm gonna take a picture of it and I will put them up side by side, and you guys can tell me if I did a good job, you know, making myself all Halloween-y. So, all right, well, I greatly appreciate you guys joining me. And do you like it? Is it creepy? I like it. I think it turned out really cool. I greatly appreciate you guys joining me, and so look forward to doing this again. Like I said, if you have anything you'd like to see me do, Any inspiration, I would definitely appreciate it. Drop me a picture, private message me a picture, anything. But thank you so much for joining and my very first attempt at a Halloween look. All right. I will definitely talk to you guys soon. Have a great one. Bye.